Have you ever wondered if there's only so many hours in each day, how is it that some people can get much more done than others? Has anybody here ever wondered that? Okay. Well, the answer is simple, and the answer is this, is that those people that end up getting more done when we all have the same amount of hours, those people, they go to the heart of things. They go to the heart of the approach. They go small. Now, you may not understand when I say they go small exactly what that means, because you may think, well, if you're getting more done, then you're going big, you're going large, you're going huge, right? I'm going to teach you today what I mean by they go small. See, what you have to understand is not all things matter equally, okay? And those that develop a huge amount of success understand which things do matter the most. When you go as small as possible, you're going to be staring at just one thing. And that's the point. See, success is built sequentially, one thing at a time. Those that have a lot of knowledge gain a lot of knowledge one step at a time, sequentially. Those that have a lot of skills developed a lot of skills one step at a time, sequentially. Those that have earned a lot of money and have accumulated a lot of money one step at a time, sequentially. And it all starts with one place, the one thing. See, success builds on success. And the successful thing do the right thing first. Then they do the next right thing. Then they do the next right thing. See, this domino right here that I have in my hand, the 2-inch domino, okay? This 2-inch domino has the power to be able to knock over the next domino 50% larger. And the next domino, 50% larger, has the ability to knock over the next domino 50% larger, and 50% larger, and 50% larger. Guess where we are here? Extraordinary results, based on focusing on the one thing. So, I want to help you today to identify your one thing in an area of your life. Okay? And each of you have a piece of paper in front of you. And I want you on that blank sheet of paper, I want you to take a look at that blank sheet of paper, and I want you to select a category. And I want you to select a category in one of these areas here, whether it be key relationships, personal life, physical health, your job, your business, your spiritual life, or your finances. And I want you to focus on one of those areas in your life today. And I'm going to ask you a qualifying question. So first I'm going to ask you to look at one of those areas in your life. Then I'm going to tell you what the qualifying question is, and I'm going to help you specifically with whatever area that you're taking a look at, so that you can help to identify what is your one thing. Okay? So the qualifying question I'm going to ask you first, and then I'll give you an example, is what's the one thing that I could do right now so that everything else that I do either becomes easier or unnecessary. So for example, if it's something to do with your key relationships, what's the one thing right now that I can do for my beautiful wife and daughter so that everything else that I do becomes either easier or unnecessary? For example, for my job, what's the one thing that I can do right now so that I can lead my team so that they can achieve extraordinary success, so that what I do either becomes easier or unnecessary? If it's your spiritual life, what's the one thing that I can do right now so that I can help other people? So that whatever else that I do either becomes easier or unnecessary. That's the qualifying question. So I want you to take just 30 seconds right now. I want you to look at your piece of paper. And I want you to look at that category that you put in one of those categories. And then I want you to ask that qualifying question. If you don't get this done in 30 seconds, that's okay. I didn't promise you homework at the beginning. I'll promise it now. So take 15 seconds to write that down. All right, while you're writing that down, I want to move on with my presentation, if that's okay with you guys. Is that okay?
Yes.
All right, cool. All right, so as I finish up my presentation this morning, I want to, first I want to thank you for your time. I want you to thank the visitors that joined us this morning for joining us, and thank you for your attention. And I want to finish off by sharing with you two of my one things. The first of my one things that I'd like to share with you is my one thing would be an I Positive Power. And if you're a BNI Positive Power member, pay close attention, because this may mean something to you. So I'm very crystal clear. My one thing for BNI Positive Power is to invite visitors. Because when I invite visitors, then I open up the possibility of meeting more extraordinary people to be able to create relationships with. And when I open up that door to meet more extraordinary people to create relationships with, then I can have one-on-ones with those individuals, and I can get to understand and know how I can help you. And when I can understand and get to know how I can help you, then I'm able to pass qualified referrals to you in your business, or introduce you to somebody that may help you in your business, or not some other personal fashion. And when I'm able to introduce you to somebody, or I'm able to refer business to you, then I'm able to pass along business that's going to result in income for you, your business, and your family's future. And when I'm able to refer business that closes to you, then I'm able to contribute to your business. And the purpose of a business is to fund a perfect life. So I'm able to contribute to funding your perfect life. Now the last thing I want to share with you today is my one thing in my job. My one thing in my job is simple. My one thing in my job is to lead generate. See, some of you may think that my one thing would be real estate sales. That's not quite accurate. In fact, I focus on lead generation, specializing in real estate sales. Because when I focus on lead generation, I'm able to find more people that I can either help to buy a home, sell a home, or invest in a home, or I can find more people that I can help them solve their problems. So I'm either going to help them achieve their goals or solve their problems. And when I'm able to help more people either achieve their goals or solve their problems, then I'm able to have a ripple effect to impact more families in a positive manner. And when I'm able to do that, I'm able to employ more people. And when I'm able to employ more people, I'm also able to refer more business to you. And when I'm able to refer more business through you, through my business, then I'm able to impact you and your clients, you and your business. And that's my one thing. So I'm going to ask you a question. I'm going to ask you for a bit of help today to help me with my one thing. So I want you to take a moment. I'm going to finish up in 30 seconds. And I want to ask you to close your eyes. Take a moment and close your eyes. And I want you to help me with my business. And I want you to think about right now, who right now could you refer that I can help today that can either buy a home, sell a home, or invest in real estate. So I'd like for you to open up your eyes, and this may be somebody that is in your family, or somebody that's in your church or your club, or a coworker or somebody that you've worked with in the past. And if you can write down that name and their contact information and pass it along to me, I'll promise you a couple of things. One, I promise you I'll take extraordinary care of them. I promise you that I will keep you informed. And I promise you that I will absolutely, without a doubt, just take care of them like they are gold. Thank you for your time this morning. I appreciate it. Dan Rochon, Keller Williams Realty, greetingsvirginia.com.